Matco's Balanced Fund delivered a 2.1% return in the fourth quarter, ending 2025 with a robust calendar year return of 15.1%. This was supported by both income and capital returns. The fund's diversified mix, anchored by its 40% income allocation and balance across Canadian and global equities and opportunistic equities, captured gains from rate cuts and broad-based market advances. Fixed income provided steady income and downside protection, while equity exposure, particularly outside of North America, contributed to growth. Overall, disciplined positioning and diversification continued to drive resilient performance through a period of economic transition. Heading into 2025, the fund did hold an overweight position in Matco's diversified income strategy relative to our more growth-oriented Canadian and global equity allocations. This reflected a more cautious stance based on our investment horizon indicator. However, the onset of trade tensions, sparked by Liberation Day, led to a sharp market pullback, one the Balanced Fund was prepared to take advantage of. On April 4th, we reduced our exposure to the diversified income and reallocated capital to global equities, taking advantage of these more attractive valuations. This active portfolio adjustment helped drive the strong performance that we experienced in 2025. Now, as we look out to 2026, we remain optimistic that corporate profitability will continue to grind higher, but we do understand that some economic fragilities exist. Overall, the below developments will be key drivers for capital markets in 2026. Continued geopolitical tension, the U.S. cutting interest rates catching up to the rest of the world's monetary easing, the U.S. midterm elections, and regions outside of North America recalibrating their trade relations. Against this full backdrop, Matco's Balanced Fund remains firmly diversified with the following portfolio allocations: 40% to Matco's diversified income strategy, 23% in Matco's Canadian equity income strategy, a 9% allocation to Matco's opportunity strategy, and 27% to Matco's global equity strategy. The only 1% remaining is in cash. Our fixed income sleeve, anchored by the Matco diversified income strategy, acts as the ballast. It's intended to deliver consistent income while also cushioning volatility. We maintain a focus on medium-term positioning, which should benefit most from follow-through rate cuts. Now, on the equity side, Canadian exposure emphasizes stable dividend-paying businesses and companies with pricing power. At the same time, the global allocations provide diversification, particularly in Europe where valuations are more attractive. Across both regions, we've avoided companies with excessive trade exposure and stretched valuations. The opportunity strategy continues to deliver strong results and gives us the flexibility to lean into very selective opportunities. 2025 was a fantastic year for investors, delivering robust returns across a myriad of investment asset classes. Despite several attempts from macroeconomic events to derail this economic expansion, resilience was a key theme. Now, as we enter 2026, we do remain vigilant. If economic signals and valuations improve, we are prepared to add equity exposure. If headwinds persist, our income foundation and diversification will continue to protect capital. Through it all, Matco's Balanced Fund remains focused on delivering stability today while building on growth for investors for tomorrow.